The film Orwell's 1984 is a British film directed by Michael Radford and is based on George Orwell's dystopian novel 1984 of the same name, faithfully captured to the extent that many scenes were filmed on the day they are set in the book. It starred by John Hurt, Susanna Hamilton, and Richard Burton in his last film appearance. Some critics consider it a remake of In 2000 The Sun Does Not Rise from 1956. Produced with an estimated budget of £3 million, the film grossed $8,004,000 in the US market. The film won Best Film of the Year at 1984 Evening Standard British Film Awards, organized by the British newspaper Evening Standard. The plot. 1984 tells of a world controlled by a highly totalitarian government. In the novel, society is dominated by Big Brother, a mysterious character whom no one has never met in person and who constantly keeps the life of citizens under control. Through the use of special telescreens, you could lower but never lower completely. Nothing you hold but a few cubic centimeters inside your skull. Big Brother is infallible and omnipotent. Every success, every achievement, every victory, every scientific knowledge is thought to come from his guidance and inspiration. No one has ever seen him. Even though is he a face on the posters, a voice on the television screen, one can be certain that he will never die. There is considerable uncertainty as to his date of birth. Big Brother is the form in which the party has decided to present itself to the world. In this world, where freedom has been completely abolished, the novel's protagonist, Winston Smith, decides to rebel and begins to write a diary. This alone is a very dangerous act, which if discovered can lead to arrest, torture and suppression. Despite belonging on the outer party, a political organization that collaborates with Big Brother by falsifying documents in favor of the government, Winston is determined to do anything to overthrow society and begins to investigate the past in the hope of being able to analyze his enemy more clearly. During his research, Winston will find some people who will help him in his purpose. The first is Julia, described as a resolute-looking girl of about 27, with big black hair, freckled face, and quick athletic movements, who, like Winston, works in the other party. Julia is intelligent, forced to pretend like Winston intent on rebelling against the system that oppresses her and steals her freedom. A love affair is immediately born between Julia and Winston that will remain secret, and the two will only meet secretly. They will both join the Brotherhood, a secret association that wants to destroy Big Brother. They will be contacted by O'Brien, whom Winston believes to be one of the members of this fraternity, but who will instead turn out to be one of the regime's top leaders. However, they are captured by a squadron of the Psychopolice because of Charrington, who turns out to be an informer for the regime, and delivered separately to a Minister of Love prison. Winston and Julia are subject to a program of physical and psychological torture conducted by O'Brien. In the course of their imprisonment, Winston, evidently refractory to the socio-political condition of Sossing, undergoes a torture by which is brought to align himself with the dispensation, divided into 3 stages. After a veritable brainwashing, the attempt succeeds perfectly, and Winston ends up siding with Big Brother. The novel closes with Winston gazing admiringly at a Big Brother poster, thus hinting to the reader of his own ideological change and the fact that he will probably be killed by a bullet and die this way, loving Big Brother. Difference between book and film. The film Orwell 1984 was released directed by Michael Radford, which faithfully reproduced the novel. The film was well received by critics, and thus Orwell's dystopian reality reached a even wider audience.